come on in. Come on in if you rock it with me. Come on in. It's my passion, my desire to impact lives, man. Help men get to this place of identifying their self true, would develop self-awareness and develop authenticity about who they were called to become. Getting hold of what God has to say about you to you, developing and identifying your God-given purpose for life. So many people, I believe, are challenged by what they believe, and they're asking themselves, "What's my purpose? Why am I here?" Right? Some of us, in some cases, are looking or asking ourselves, what does success formula that I found for myself was impactful and engaging. And so, what's your outview on success? What does success look like for you? What would you equate success? How would you define success for yourself? Drop that in the chat for me, man. Let me know what your outlook on success would look like. For me, success simply looks like being able to accomplish the things that's in your heart that you desire to accomplish. What's important to you? And it could be a variety of things, and I got it. We can ask 10 people what success look like. We're going to get 10 different 10 different outlooks on what success will look like for each person, right? Because everybody has their own point of view of what success is or isn't, right? But I simply believe that success is being able to accomplish what's in your heart to accomplish. And for some people, just waking up this morning is an accomplishment. Success may look like, shucks, having a phenomenal day, having a great day, having a day without any challenges or struggles, right? For others, success could be taking a walk, maybe hiking the summit and making it to the top in record time. That might be your level of success. That might be your outlook on success. I believe that we can all live a successful life, if you ask me. If we can really get clear on where we want life to go, what direction we want to lead our life. What I find too oftentimes is people are just stuck, not sure, not certain, lack direction about where to go, how to start, to be successful in life. And I often share with them to identify the 5 facets in their life. Where would you like to start as far as that 5 facets? 5 facets being your future. What would a successful future look like for you? What would a successful financial breakthrough look like for you? What would it look like to have a successful family dynamic? What would it look like to have be successful in your career, your future, whatever that may look like, right? What does success look like for you? And when I think of the facets, the facets of life, I often think of or relate them to the gemstone, right? Or in gemology, the study of precious stones, the facet is the cutting away of the rough edge of the stone and showcasing its beauty, its clarity, right? Think about the diamond. The diamond in its rough state is just a rough stone. But when a gemologist cuts it, it facets it, it establishes its beauty, its purity, its clarity. And anything within a stone, a diamond that's cracked, or any deficiencies in the stone that's cracked or discolored, is made distorted, is an impurity in the particular diamond itself, because diamonds are in their pure state are clear, right? They have clarity. And when you think about where you want to start in life, you think of your future, you think of your financial situation, you think of your family dynamics, maybe even your faith walk. Which area would you say would be the starting place or point for you of that area? Take a close look at what area in life that you want to grow and develop in, and be willing to make the cut. Be willing to take a deep look at yourself and ask yourself, what's in this area is distorted? What's in this area lacks clarity? And then start working it out. Start defining it. Start growing it. Start developing that particular area. Now, the truth of this is that life requires congruency. It all goes together. A balance, right? We try to call it a work-life balance. And while it all goes together, we have to find some place to start, right? And so that's my outlook. So when I'm thinking about success and establishing the formula for success, I want to get clear on where I want to begin, where I want to. Once I identify the area I want to work in, the area that I want to develop personally in my life, I think that formula begins with being able to develop the right mental attitude about it. You know, had anybody ever told you once that may have said to you before that, man, your attitude stinks, and you'd be like, no, ain't nothing wrong with my attitude. Yeah, you got to get ready, be willing to have the right mental attitude. You have to be willing to accept, hear, consider what others may have to say, right? Second formula for success, I believe, is developing the right skill set. 3, I believe, the third formula for success is establishing the right philosophy. 4, the fourth formula for success, I believe, is mapping out direction. What direction do you want to lead your life in? And the 5th formula for success, I believe, is being able to build your character, strengthen your character, right? So let's go back to number 1. Let's talk about it. Developing the right mental attitude, having the right outlook, right? Building the right mental attitude, having the right attitude goes a long way to the success journey. Having a positive attitude and believing on yourself. I like that term, right? And have the I can mentality beats every time what I can't do. It beats it. Needless to say, having the right attitude builds stronger relationships, stronger friendships. And the truth of the matter is, I believe that people just love being around someone who is a problem solver, a solution finder, who's optimistic, and not versus being pessimistic, right? Developing the right mindset is essential to developing the formula for success, right? Number 2, developing the right skill set. I'll be honest, without the right skill set, truth is you're limited on what you can accomplish. I got it. We believe that we can do everything, right? And in many cases we can, right? I guess you can. In many cases, people simply don't fulfill their potential because they lack maybe training or development. I got it. You believe you can do it, but would it hurt to increase or develop the skill set to accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish? For example, let's just use this for example. The salesperson, right? To be a good salesperson, you must have people skills, right? And without people skills, without developing people skills, you can very well miss out on many sales, therefore causing your sale percentage rate to drop and you lose your job. Or in worst case scenarios, you can't sell to people because nobody want to buy from you. You're not connecting. So in other cases, many people just simply don't have a clue on how to connect or communicate effectively with people. And the truth of the matter is, this can limit their success. You know, without the right skill set, the truth is, or the right attitude when it comes to success, you can very well reach your ceiling. You might just reach the top point, right? Where you realize that for you to get to the next level might require some growth. Just might require some growth. Realize the person with the right attitude and the right skill can produce and for themselves the personal success they desire. Number 3, establishing the right philosophy. I like this because I think philosophy is important, right? I say that simply because Many people practice the golden rule. How many of you guys practice the golden rule? You know, treat people like you want to be treated. Zig Ziglar probably says it's the best, and his philosophy is you can have everything in life you want if you just help enough people get what they want. Phenomenal philosophy. What's your philosophy for life? How do you live life? What is a guiding principle for your success? Here is mine, and that is, unlike the golden rule, I've adopted over the past few years the platinum rule. The platinum rule. Whereas, instead of treating people the way they want to be, instead of treating people how I want to be treated, I treat people in a manner they desire to be treated. Yeah. What's your preference? What would you like today? Think about it. I often go out to lunch with clients. Interesting enough, if we was to ever stop at a pizza joint, I love pepperoni. But what if the client preferred a vegetarian style pizza? How would I be treating that person if I purchased a pepperoni pizza versus what their preference was, a vegetarian pizza? Yeah, that's the power of the platinum rule. Being able to honor people, value people, and their perspective, right? So what I've learned about life is that the truth is the facets of life are interwoven. And people in general just want to be happy, healthy, have reasonable prosperity, and live within strong family dynamics and relationships while maintaining and pressing towards the hope of a successful future. Yeah. Number four for the success formulas that I think really will help people be successful. Get to this place where you map that direction for life. Yeah. Map out where you want to go. Get real clear on how you want to live your life. I got it. You have the right attitude. I got it. You're developing the skill set. You even, in some cases, have adopted the platinum rule since I just shared it, right? But maybe you don't have a plan for life, and therefore you still feel stuck. You still lack direction, and you're wonderingly, aimlessly about how to make your next move in life your best move in life. I shared the story tons of times, right? That's where I found myself stuck, lacking direction, not sure how to make my next move in life my best move. And that's simply because I lacked the ability to establish a vision, a plan, and execute it. And so being able to map out the direction in life, I want you to consider this, that even a captain of the cruise ship, before he leaves the dock, maps out or charts out a plan for how he plans to navigate the deep blue sea. A pilot, while he sits at the gate prepping for flight instructions, charts out the course for how the plane should go from Atlanta to Las Vegas. Yep. Before it leaves the gate, the captain has plotted a course of action. Does anyone today just go on vacation without a plan? I'm curious to know. Yeah. But for some strange reason, we won't establish a plan or develop a plan for our own personal lives. In many cases, man, we just simply follow what others say they do. We adopt their plans for life, and we never exercise our own mental capacity about what we think, what we believe, or how we choose to live life. Yep. I encourage you to get to this place where you establish the vision, the plan, and execute your personal plan for life. And lastly, when it comes to the success formula, it's important to build your character. Without character, you'll lose the race every time. Even if you collected the financial wealth that you desire. What am I saying? Yep, I got it. You can still make millions without character. However, without character, all that you accomplish really means nothing. People with integrity simply do the right things. And I believe that today, folks are looking for people to show up in their authentic self. Yep, being the person they say they are. See, your character simply builds your values. And ask yourself, what do I value in my relationship? What's important to me in life? As I close this thing out, realize that the right attitude, the right skill set, the right philosophy, establishing the goal, and building your character can simply lead you to the next level success you desire in life. See, establishing the principles in every facet of life can serve you in having the right attitude when faced with life challenges and obstacles. Just as simple. If this was good, you was able to glean anything from it, man, leave me a comment in the chat. I want to offer you individuals opportunity who say, you know what, how do I get clear on my purpose? How do I make my next move in life my best move? How can I establish these 5 success formulas in my life? I want to encourage you to head over to the webpage, schedule your one-on-one coaching call with your boy. That's right. Head over to DwayneHRoberts.com and schedule your Fiercely Execute coaching call today. Listen, as you always hear your boy say, I believe that your success is in your hands. Have a fabulous day with purpose.